It's IHRSA 2017, and joining me in the IHRSA Live studio is Shannon Malooly, Marketing and Sales Director for Claremont Club. Shannon, it is a pleasure to have you.
Thank you. It's fun to be here.
So tell us a little bit about the Claremont Club.
So the Claremont Club is a local individual single club in Southern California, beautiful Southern California. It's a privately owned club. We've been around for 43 years. We're on 19 beautiful acres, a huge Olympic pool, tennis courts, family, childcare. And the special thing about the Claremont Club is we also have a huge exercises medicine component. So we have a spinal cord injury studio, living well after cancer programs, pediatric cancer care programs, diabetes programs. So we really focus on the exercise medicine component.
So you guys are a one-stop shop for health.
We are.
So then let's get into the legislative policy of the FIT Act.
Yeah.
How excited are you guys at the Claremont Club about this?
We are really excited about it. Our tagline and our motto is inspiring a community of healthy living. And as much as we've heard throughout IHRSA and throughout industry publications lately, a lot of focus has been on millennials. But if we take into consideration all of the people struggling with chronic illness or disease and add those people up, diabetes, heart disease, mental issues like depression, all of those things that can be helped with exercises medicine, those people way outnumber the millennials. And so that's really kind of who we want to focus on and who we think the industry and the nation in general should be focusing on.
And what kind of effect on client and employee retention do you think that this legislation is going to have in the health and fitness industry?
Well, of course, I think it'll roll over and benefit clubs financially as far as people having another incentive to join a club. But I think that the most important thing is the people who need to be joining clubs and need to be exercising will have the opportunity and the ability to do it. So moreover than a financial benefit to the club, it's really a benefit to the community and the nation at large.
So Shannon, you guys over at the Claremont Club are obviously doing something right. You've been in business for 43 years. Now, what do you think has been the secret to your success?
I think it's having that vision and that purpose and really understanding what our homegrown roots are about and what our purpose is. And our purpose and our mission is really to bring exercise to those who really need it the most and not focus on people who could get a treadmill at Costco if they wanted to, but really bringing fitness and health and a healthy way of living to the people who need it and constantly providing that level of service and caring about the people who need us to care about them.
And how has having an IHRSA membership benefited not only your company but your community?
Well, IHRSA does a lot of the work for us. So IHRSA, because they are so integrated with clubs throughout the world, really do a lot of research and development and forecasting for us. So it's nice to know what industry trends are and kind of the way the industry is going, and we're proud to belong to an organization like IHRSA.
So seeing the research that's been coming about, what do you feel is the biggest challenge facing the health and fitness industry this year in 2017?
I think as excited as we are for all of this virtual connection, it's easy to lose touch of that personal connection. So as much as we want people to be excited and engaged in exercise outside of our club, to keep them engaged in that personal connection and that name recognition and that where you've been and that personal touch, I think is important. And I don't want us to lose sight of it as we're starting to do things digitally, remotely, and virtually.
Absolutely. So just to ask you a random fun question, since you're totally in fitness, what's your favorite exercise?
Let me think. My favorite exercise. It would probably have to be grocery store dancing with my 5-year-old.
And what would be the type of activity that you absolutely loathe the most?
I would say anything like isometric. Like I don't want to sit and hold a plank or sit and hold a wall squat. Like that's just not my thing. We have to be.
Do you get bored?
I have the attention span of like. I guess the theme is goldfish. At this convention, I was talking about the attention span of goldfish. Like I have half of that.
There's that group instructor personality in you
Yeah,
a little bit.
it's true. It's
so
true.
let's talk a little bit about you, Shannon. IHRSA has recognized you as one of their rising stars here in 2017. How does that make you feel?
It's a really neat honor. I didn't know I was nominated for it, and then I got notified that I was accepted as a Rising Star, and I was like, that's pretty neat. So it's a big honor. Our president and CEO, Mike Alpert, nominated me to be a Rising Star, which is a huge compliment coming from somebody that I admire so much. So he's been a mentor to me, so that he felt that I was deserving of this meant a lot to me. But it's a really neat honor, and when I go through the other award recipients of the Rising Star. It's really kind of humbling to be in a group of them. So some people are doing really amazing things, so it's a lot of fun.
So obviously you're making some waves. People know
thank
who
you.
you are, but what do you expect to be doing in 10 years down the road?
I really want to change the perception of how we typically market things, and building relationships and getting out there and thinking outside the box and being creative and meeting people where they're at and going to them on a human level, but making it fun and making it exciting, bringing back that social engagement that we had when we were kids and we enjoyed exercise and PE and recess. We've kind of lost that. Now people have their headphones on and they're focused on their treadmill and nobody's talking to each other, with the exception of the population who's doing group exercise. So really bringing back that community feel in a health club and in our programs, I think that will add value to people.
Well, I think IHRSA hit the nail on the head when they chose you as a
you.
rising star.
Thank you.
So how can people find out more about you and the Claremont Club?
Well, they can, of course, go to our website, our social media. Definitely check out some of our videos on YouTube, on the community service things we're doing in our special populations program. We're really working hard on an exercise as medicine initiative to really get people to understand that exercise can be the cure. So just check us out on social media. You can email me or find me on the website.
That's great.
Yeah.
And that's Shannon Malooly
Thank
here with the
you.
Claremont Club in the IHRSA Live studio.
Thank you.